Hey friends, how's everybody doing this evening? Hey, the old country's getting in worse shape every day. You know, we're led to believe that as long as the stock market's done good, all the country's done great. But you know, how can a stock market be done good if everybody's laid off, nobody's working, these companies are really not producing, Ford hasn't got chips to sell their pickup trucks, but the stock market keeps climbing? Now here's the reason it's keeping climbing. This is just about what our government thinks of the people, the working people that works for a living to get their money to buy this shit with. A $2.80 two before now is $9. A piece of cheap-ass particle board, $30, $40. A 16-foot two before, what, $18? That's why the stock market's going up. They're taking this, what they had stockpiled, inventory, not shipping nothing out except no more than what, just enough to drive the price out through the roof. And our government don't give a shit what these people does to us. I guess that's the way it works. Just fuck the little man every way you turn. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're doing it with lumber. Now there's a corn shortage. Now last year wasn't no damn corn shortage. They had a pretty good year. There's stockpiles of corn all over the United States from 2 years ago. But all of a sudden, they said, well, shit, look what they're getting out of two befores. Yeah, dang it, there's a corn shortage. Raise her up about 30, 40, 50%. Fertilizer. Oh my God, there's a fertilizer shortage. Now there's a gas shortage. Boy, now this pipeline's down. It's hard to say what gas will go to. Then all turn, our government don't give a shit what we got to pay. They want it all. They want all your money. You know, there's no question about it. The stock market's going to tumble. It's going to be like a depression in the 30s. It's going to go to nothing. Just exactly what it's worth. Right now, if they'd put the stocks of these companies at what they're worth, what their assets are, the stock market would probably be about 8,000. But they got everybody buying into this shit that it'll just keep going and going and going and going, and it's a Ponzi scheme. Bill Gates and them, they cash out every so often, make a few billion. Then they'll jump right back in it when they lower the price down, when they do cash out. After they make their billion, they'll jump back in and buy what they sold back. Wait till it goes up again by the people's money and do the same damn thing over again. That's the stock market. The rich keeps getting richer and the poor is going to be broke in the end. People with 401ks, I hope you got them when you retire. We'll see. We'll see how long it lasts. You know, housing, they're selling houses down for 20% more than what they're asking. They put a house on the market for $80,000, it'll sell for $90,000 to $100,000. It's stupid. You know, there's no reason for it. Of course, I agree, you can't build a house right now. They're asking $300 a square foot to build a house. You have to be an Obama or a Biden or one of them to build a house right at the moment. Or Black Lives Matter woman that just bought 4 big mansions. But folks, all this shit's got to come to an end. Our country is in a place that it shouldn't be. The president we got now, following Obama's lead, and all they want is a race war. They keep talking about how white people is oppressing black people. How we're oppressing black people. Well, why don't some of you blacks tell me how the hell I'm oppressing you? Tell me how I'm oppressing you. I've not done a damn thing to no black people. But Biden tells me that, oh, you're guilty of racism because you're white. Hey, Mr. Biden, I ain't the one that said I didn't want the black kids in my kids' schools. Hey, Mr. Biden, I'm not the one that said there's enough blacks in Washington, D.C. now in the federal government when Mr. Clarence Thomas was appointed as Supreme Court judge. You don't remember that, do you? And you idiots out there that support this man, you damn sure don't remember it. But that's okay. They keep you in these schools where they don't want to teach history. They don't want to teach you nothing about what's happened. Then you got these college teachers that's nothing but indoctrination to socialism. And why they're so damn stupid and want socialism, I'd love to know. If they want socialism so bad, why don't they go to Venezuela where it's prime? It's prime time to go. You know, ask a Cuban refugee that come over here that any way possible to get across the damn bay from where Cuba to Florida. Ask them what they think about socialism. How many of them died trying to get away from socialism? And then you idiots out there, you young college-educated idiots, want socialism. Then you got this Afida bunch. Do away with the cops. And you people support this bullshit. You good people support this. Then you talking about friggin' crime. When the cops are finally gone, oh my God, what are we going to do? These people ain't as gentle as we thought they was. That's going to be the story. You're going to cry the blues, especially you all that don't believe in guns, don't believe in having a gun in your house. You're the ones that we need to put a sign on your doors. Gun-free house here. Come on in and get what you want. Oh, but you believe if they take my guns that these criminals will give their guns up. You're some kind of special stupid. Oh, take guns, won't be no more murders. Huh. What about them 50 or 60 got stabbed this weekend? Let's take knives away. Let's take screwdrivers away. Let's take cars away. Let's take anything away that we can have murders with. What do y'all think about that now? Don't you understand, with the people that we got in the government right now, without us people being armed, that any country could take us over. You know, France was the only country that one shot was fired, they'd throw their hands up. But now our country's turned to that. We got a Biden and a camel toes in charge. Two people don't even know half they're in the world. And oh yeah, old camel toes locked up more black people in California than any other person ever in her job, but she loves black people. She ain't even black, but Biden tried to make you all believe she is black. They want to make black people believe that they're so stupid that they can't have an ID to go vote with. Well, we got to take care of the black people. They ain't got no ID to vote with. They're too stupid to have one. Because us Democrats has kept it in the hood for 50, 60 years. We know what we was doing. Now they want to pass a law that they can steal the election without any question about it. What is it, H.R. 2 or some bullshit? Nancy Pelosi said herself, well, if we can pass this, we'll win the primaries, the next election, the midterms. And we're sitting on our ass and going to let this happen. You know, the part of it you don't understand, whether you're white and on a check, whether you're black and on a check, no matter what race you are on a check, if people like me ain't paying taxes, there ain't going to be no more checks. If Biden keeps coming up this stimulus money out of thin air, it ain't going to matter any damn way. We're going to be so broke that we can't go on. You know, here they're wanting to come up with $4 billion for a green energy deal. And you suckers out there, you suckers are all for this. I don't know how many people I've heard say, well, this global warming is going to get us. Hey, folks, don't be stupid. Just go read about the earth. Go read about us having an ice age. If these scientists know what the hell they're talking about, 10,000 years ago, North America was froze over. Glaciers so damn big that they dug out the Great Lakes. Yeah, that's how thick the ice was in Michigan and on down thin, even in Ohio and different places, even just about probably in some of West Virginia. Then all of a sudden, after this ice age, it started warming up. And it's warmed up still to this day. Now, they keep saying the oceans are rising. Don't know of one damn beach home that's had to be moved on account of the oceans rising. Not one. But man, they'll lead you to believe that, oh my God, we're all going to drown. The biggest bunch of bullshit ever hit. You know, this Green Deal, it don't work. Oh, it's a hell of a novelty. It may be a little bit of supplement on your power bill to put you up some solar panels. You actually might save a little bit of money on your power bill. But you'll never heat and air condition your house without power plants running somewhere. Because when the sun comes over, the solar quits working. When the wind stops blowing, the windmills stop turning, folks. And when them power stations shut down, then your air conditioner's off, your heat's off. People say, well, I'm going to burn wood. They're not going to let you burn wood. You think they're going to let you smoke up the damn world? Places in California right now has got ban on woods burning on account of the smoke. You don't think they'll do that across the United States? You're stupid if you don't think it. You think these people care about you? This 16-year-old overseas there, what is it, Gretchen something other, a thoroughbred little idiot. A 16-year-old telling you people, oh my God, I know what I'm talking about. Bullshit. I can tell you what that girl's talking about. She's got a problem, something close to Down syndrome. Just look at her. Just look at her eyes. And they got her believing, her parents and people's got her believing that she's going to die of global warming. She actually believes that shit. That's how evil her parents are, and people to put her up to this and make her convinced that she's going to die of global warming. That's how evil these people are. You know, Bill Gates said he's going to do away with, or we're going to do away with beef. Yeah, he can grow meat in a test tube now for you. But we need to do away with beef on account of cow farts. What about when they was over? How many buffalo was out west, folks, before the American people come over here? Millions of them. Wasn't no global warming then to ever be heard of. And buffalo fart just the same as them cows does. But we didn't have no problem. But now all of a sudden somebody said, oh, these cow farts is bad. And what do people do? Fall right for it. Just like this COVID-19 deal. I know it's a real thing. It's made a lot of people sick. It's killed a few. But they let it believe that there's 500,000 people died of COVID. Not one death from flu, not one death from very much of anything else but COVID. And you know what? You're stupid enough to believe it. Like I said, I know people's died of COVID. But usually it's something else that helped it along. Now they're offering to pay you to take this vaccine. Oh, they got NASCAR drivers out campaigning to take this vaccine. They're paying millions of dollars for advertisement. Now all of a sudden they come up and they say, well, now wait there. This ain't working as good as we thought it was. Now you're going to take a booster shot. Now come up because it's got the DNA out of unborn children in it. That we shouldn't give this to young kids that's not fully developed. But now all of a sudden, Mr. Biden, well, we need to give this to kids too. Mr. Fauci, oh yeah, the kids need to take it. Believe me, folks, these people's got some kind of evil thing on their mind. I don't know what it is. Don't know what their plans are. I know that our government and China turned the shit loose in this country. Honest. They did it just to defeat Trump. I don't know if they know that we go this far or not. We got governors that murdered 5, 6, 8, 10,000 people with this COVID by putting people in nursing homes, knowing that it was going to kill the old people in them homes. Now that's how bad off we are. That's how bad off our Democrat leaders are. All these is Democrat leaders. And they're even going to give some of them awards. The Kennedy's going to give the one out of Michigan an award for what she did. What did she do? Her state's been one of the worst in the damn country with COVID. I think you ought to go to Florida and give them a medal. Or even West Virginia. Anybody did a better job than Michigan. But they got to convince man that this woman's a hero. Oh, same as the Como or whatever his name is up there in not Como, but the governor up there in New York. Hell, he even wrote books on it, how good he did, how wonderful he was on this COVID-19. How he accomplished what he accomplished. Only killed 10,000 elderly people. Now, I think you New Yorkers are getting pretty sick of your governor. I think you New Yorkers is getting pretty sick of your mayor of New York City and the rest of the shitholes that you're turning the places into up there. Now you rich people that let this shit happen in New York by supporting these Democrats, now you're moving all over the country. A lot of these people are moving to West Virginia. Damn, how does it feel to leave the God-gracious city of the world and come to West Virginia because you fucking made your town a shithole? How does it make you feel? I'll tell you how it makes you feel. You bring your fucking politics right here with you, just like y'all have in Florida, and try to destroy the damn state down there, and you ain't did it yet. Now you're trying to destroy Texas with your fucking Democrat ways. Yeah, you move out of a shithole on account of Democrats, and damn if you don't bring your ideology with you. How fucking stupid can we get in this country? Mr. Biden says I don't need a magazine with 20 rounds or 100 rounds. Well, now you don't know the reason I got magazines that holds 100 rounds. There ain't but one reason. I can't find none that'll hold 200 rounds. That's why I ain't got but 100-round magazines, Mr. Biden. My magazines is not for hunting. They're to protect me from the government that you're trying to take over with socialism. My given rights of this country says I can own what I want to own, to protect myself from the government, not from nobody else or nothing else, but from you all. And you can't, I don't give a damn what you do, you're not going to change it. Your idea is right now, if you can get these blacks stirred up enough, that we'll have a race war, then you'll try to bring the army in, which that shit ain't going to work. These people ain't going against their people. You can forget that bullshit. But then you'll try to bring the UN in. Peacekeepers. You're talking about a fucking war, Mr. Biden. You're talking about bloodshed out the ass. The world will think, damn, them people's pretty fucking mean in the United States. Just as mean as it was when they saved France, when they saved Britain, when they saved the Philippines, when they saved, just the whole damn world, Mr. Biden. These American people did it. These American patriots did it. And you think we're going to lay down and let a sucking like you or this camel toes take our weapons and put us at your mercy? Bullshit. It ain't going to work. All you're going to do is cause a war that we, the people, will win. Not you, the government. We, the people, will win. That's about all I got to say, but it's like Forrest Gump. Stupid is what stupid does. And dang it if we ain't got a bunch of stupid ises in this country. Anybody that follows this CNN bullshit news, nothing but lies, you don't bother checking on nothing. I don't believe every word Fox News said. I don't believe every word Newsmax says. I try to find out for myself. Are they right or wrong? Which it's very complicated now with our government to find out anything. I remember old Biden said, I'm going to be the most transparent president ever been in the United States. There ain't won't be no executive orders. That's dictatorship when you do executive orders. Yeah, I'll be damned if he must not be one hell of a dictator, ain't he, folks? or just so fucking stupid that he don't know what he's done, and the second is the answer. God bless you. Say a prayer for the countries, and you stinking ass fucking preachers, get off your ass and tell people what's wrong with this country. Get off your ass and tell people what these politicians has done killing babies. And if you support any fucking politician that's for this shit, you're not a Christian. You need to quit mocking God and get off the fucking pulpits. And you need to walk out of church because you're not Christians. You're pagans. You can't support killing babies. You can't support gay marriage. You can't support everything that's against the Bible. Then run to church and holler, oh God, I've stitched your baby. And that's what's happening. Just thought I had to bring that little tidbit of information up. But I'm going to tell you what you pastors are going to do next Sunday. You're not going to do a damn thing, the majority of you. Oh, they stitch some good ones out there. I'm not talking about all 100%. I'm talking about 95% of the pastors. 5% is great. But that 95% ain't going to say a damn word because they may offend some Democrat out there in the crowd and not get that $5. So it's worth letting them send them to hell and themselves to get that $5 without tax on it. God bless you. Think about it. Think about how hell hot's going to be for what you've did to your congregation over the years, but not just telling the damn truth and standing up for what the Bible says. Think about it. Like I said, God bless you. Because you're going to need somebody to bless your hot ass in the end. Talk to you later.